Hi, it's Flora. So, I'm going to try something new today. And because we have all new times here, obviously. And I have been receiving so many messages about our situation and what's going on in the bigger realms of life and of the planet and of consciousness. And I kind of want to put some of those together. I don't think they'll all come out at this moment. But first I want to say that I'm going to do every day at 1:15 on Facebook Live, I'll have a short few-minute video or tree card or a message from the universe. So I've been tuning in and channeling directly, as well as connecting with trees deeply during this time. And I'm going to attempt to channel right now on this video and see how that goes. So I may look weird and I may have closed eyes, and that's kind of how it goes. What I'm wanting to convey is that we are all part of this entire movement that's happening right now on the planet, and there's great opportunity. 30 years ago when I started channeling out of nowhere, I was told that this would be happening, that all the old guard on the planet, the old forces, the old structures would be falling. And there was great joy in that event coming that we have right now, or yeah, we're in the midst of. And it also said that it won't go easily. They won't leave easily. It will be, challenging for them to move out and consciousness to change and grow. So here we are, and we're all here in it. And yeah. And then I kind of put that aside and did other things that I wanted to do with my life and came back, but it was always an undercurrent of this receiving information. And then the brain injury happened and my connection with trees came out of nowhere. And that is the biggest thing. And it's amazing how this can help you, how it's helped me. So it can help you. Same thing. It's just when you connect with the tree, you connect with life, pure, no mind, no ego, no internet, no jumbles out there, no chaotic emotion, none, just pure presence, pure presence. So today I drew my cards for the day to find out, because I've been kind of like, what do I do with all this? How do I get this out to the world? How do I do this? Which I'm still, way into that. And any help that you have, advice that you have for how to get my cards out, they're so good. And there's just such messages that need to happen right now that yet I don't know how to get them printed, boom, out there. I would love input. So I'm open to that. And the cards I do today were, of course, they're perfect every time I do it. Madrone, get things done. I'm going to read a little bit of that. Choosing Madrone is a call to fully focus on your goal and to cast off everything that is not serving your growth. So I believe this is for me and for you today. Dramatic and inspiring Madrone is a distinctive and handsome tree. It throws off everything that it's not serving it. And it goes directly for its goal, and it constantly makes course corrections. It just is got to get it done, got to do whatever it takes for this to happen. So I got that today. So here I am. And then I also got follow-up cards like, is that really? Okay, really? Get things done? Okay, so what am I doing? Then I got Dawn Redwood, followed by Birch, which is just ridiculous. I got Dawn Redwood is like rebirthing joy, coming out of retreat. I'm getting this so often right now. And it is joy and joy and joy. And I'm getting that from my channeling as well, that there's a constant undercurrent of joy. No matter what's spinning, there's a big well of joy everywhere, all the time. Getting to that, living that, putting that out as your force in the world, as your expression. as much as possible. That's the deal. And then I also got Birch, which is, again, rebirth. It's a big female icon of rebirth, reaching through the underworld, middle world, bringing things up and through. Birch is the tree that's used for the May Day celebrations. It's like a tree that's a shamanic tree, big time. And it is also a tree of love and Venus qualities and all of these lovely things. So that's the day for all of us. And I'm going to try to tune in at this moment. And so here we go. As you are with us now, feel your energies grounding into the earth. Feel the rootedness and the strong energy currents coming through your feet to the earth and up through your body and all of your resources of your physical form. Clear and purge any energies that are stuck and need to be removed and swept away. Just clear them out with your hands, with your intent. Clear out your energies at this time to be with us in this current conversation. The moment calls for a greater attention to your inner expressions. As this inner expression is mimicked and mirrored in the exterior as well. Consciousness is an alive force at every moment, just as your body is an alive force moving and changing at every moment, growing, diminishing, expanding and shrinking as your thoughts and emotions flow through. We are forced inside at this time to allow these expressions that flow through you quite often, these patterns of energy, to be disrupted. And to be disrupted in a way that you can manage them and release. Know that this is a very positive movement. It is as if the earth, quite literally, is stretching, having a big yawn to bring itself back into a bit more balance from all the disruptions and disharmonies that have occurred and that have just overflowed into too much destruction. There's a great attuning now to a new way on all levels of being. This is possible. This is possible. Specifically, there will be an integration of science and the intuitive that is growing and springing up. The perennial philosophy that has gone through all human streams of knowing from all time can be united now with the scientific awareness and capacities into an entirely new way of expressing in the world. It won't be one or the other. It will be a new way. It won't be religion versus science. Those are the old ways. This will be a new unification that is coming forth. It is in its beginning phases in many places, in many ways, and yet it is ready to be born. This is as many of you can express your own knowing in a more grounded and supported way on the planet. Currently, the collective energy field is massive in one direction, this coronavirus awareness. Maybe 5 billion people on the planet are tuned into this. So there's an enormous, never before, collective field and an instantaneous transmission of energy because of your internet connections that mimic your consciousness connections at all times. So when you receive waves, perhaps, as I have experienced most people and myself, receiving at this time of just great overwhelm or anger or dispirited exhaustion, all of these feelings that you say, what in the world? I wasn't doing anything. Where did this come from? Typically, it's coming from two potential sources. From within you as a wave of your own unconscious energy that can be lifted and cleared and released like a cloud, a dark cloud. And also it is just the wave of collective energy. As we are all connected, we know this. We're all energy, we are all connected. And this is the visceral experience of that. So know that it's time to give yourself a lot of love and compassion as we go through this time. In that effort, if you can daily find a tree and connect with it, meet that tree, put your hands on it, lean into it, just let yourself go and experience that energy and the grounded presence that that tree offers. You will be brought very quickly to a state of harmony, balance, and then joy. There is joy underneath, in between, on top of, and through everything. Joy is the great spirit of life. We love you greatly.